And good morning, and thank you so much for joining me this morning. I am your host, Eric. So let's get down to some very important news. And this is actually a breaking news. And I'm going to tell you, I have been following this snowstorm for the last couple of days now, let's say several days, so let's get right to it. We have a couple announcements to make, so you're going to be surprised on what to expect. So, how should we do this? Okay, it is rather confusing, so we'll go ahead and get started. So, Southeast Michigan is under a winter storm watch. We are expecting between 8 to 14 inches of snow. So, unfortunately, that is actually a lot of snow to shovel. So this is not just this is not a very likely to be a small snowstorm. This is going to be a major, massive snowstorm that is going to bring a lot of heavy snowfall to Southeast Michigan. So get ready to get those shovels out and all that good stuff. So if you have not gotten your necessary supplies, your snow blowers and all that stuff, probably you might want to think about that and be prepared for the worst. Before I announce anything else, it's also important to make sure that you have your cell phone, make sure that you have your cell phone money, make sure you have your battery charger, make sure that you have water, stuff, fluids. I would say basically water. So if you get stranded in this storm, you want to make sure that you're able to call somebody for help. So make sure you got your cell phone, you got it all charged. I know I am probably going to have to charge it during the day again today, in case, because I was sleeping most of the night and my phone alerted me twice, and it was loud enough it woke me up, and I was just getting ready to start anyway. So furthermore, let's go ahead and talk about this winter storm. The urgent winter storm message for Southeast Michigan. The winter storm watch is in effect now, and that does include the following counties: SANILAC, SHIAWASSee, GENESSEE, LAPEER, ST.CLAIR, MACOMB, Livingston, Oakland, WASHTENAW, Wayne, LENAWEE, and Monroe counties. And I'll repeat that again just in case you don't know, and then I will have more to the story because there's a lot more from where this came from. So people that are under this winter storm watch are, once again, SANILAC, SHIAWASSee, GENESSEE, LAPEER, St.CLAIR, Livingston, Oakland, MACOMB, WASHTENAW, Wayne, LENAWEE, and Monroe counties are under this winter storm watch from Wednesday morning until Thursday evening, and today's only Monday, so today's Monday, so that's actually 2 days away. So this is one way of getting you prepared And that should give you enough time to do the importance and get the necessary supplies that you may need. Because I believe we will be in the house. We'll be in the house and things like that, and shoveling snow. Shoveling snow, so make sure that you get help. And with that exception, senior citizens, people that have respiratory problems, emphysema, asthma, people that have heart conditions, seizure disorders, things like that, should not be outside shoveling the snow. So people that are able to should be the ones that should be doing that. If you have any medical conditions, I would not be outside trying to risk your health conditions in danger, because that's very serious. So make sure that you're able to ask for help, and it's definitely going to be needed. Also, please keep in mind that with the duration of the storm, please make sure that you keep in contact with your family members, your friends, your neighbors, people that are close by. I will expect that I will probably be getting a lot of phone calls or some type of communication, because last snowstorm we had, I had a ton of phone calls and people checking up on me to make sure that I was okay, so that's nothing to laugh about. Okay, now we're going to continue on with the weather, but I thought I'd give you some info on how things are going to roll. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. Let's see how fast we can do this, and then I will tell you more. This is just the duration of the, I forgot to put one other thing up. Excuse me for one moment. I just remembered something. I'm going to have to highlight Southeast Michigan, and that is basically telling you the areas that are going to be under this winter storm watch. So that is basically like all of Michigan is going to get hit, but I'm highlighting Southeast Michigan just to tell you that is the target zone. That's where the winter storm watch is also going to be in effect, and it's going to be a crazy one. So with that in mind, let me hold on 1 second. This thing doesn't want to stay in place here. Just 1 moment. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Let me see. How did I do this? Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to stay focused here. How did I do that? 1 moment, if I can get this thing to work. Even having. Is that how I did it? And I need county names. That's what I forgot. The county names. That's very important when you're doing something like that. Okay, we finally got that part down. Okay, so I think we're good. Okay, 1 second. Alright, now we got what we're looking for. Okay, the areas that are in teal, that is actually the target zone that's under the winter storm watch as well. I always like to have that up there just because whenever we have severe weather, that's very important, and that is a very important tool that is very handy, and it's really helped me a lot. So I'm sure it will help others a lot. Okay, so let's continue here. This is what we are going to be expecting, so make sure that you're listening very carefully. Long duration of light to moderate intensity snowfall expected between Wednesday morning and Thursday evening. Snow may become briefly heavy at times. Snow accumulations of 8 to 14 inches possible in southeast Michigan, so please keep that in mind. That's a lot of snow to shovel. This is going to be for portions of southeast Michigan. Let me just scroll here. Okay, so this is going to be the where, when the impacts. So this is going to be portions of southeast Michigan from Wednesday morning until Thursday evening. So this is what the impacts are going to be. So that's the other concern that I wanted to tell you about. Okay, the impacts are going to be traveling could be very difficult at times. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning or evening commute both on Wednesday and Thursday. And when this thing starts going, I will be doing an extended live stream. The day before the storm hits, there will be a live stream as well, so that way I can keep everybody on top of what's going on, and then that way I'm not falling behind on what I have to do. Because right now I have a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities, so it's going to be a long day. Additional details. Snow will increase in coverage Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Area of snowfall will then persist Wednesday and Thursday. Gusty winds from the north on Thursday will also contribute to some blowing of snow. Precautionary preparedness actions. Motorists, stay tuned for the very latest on the severe weather developments and situations as they happen. I most definitely will be on this all day long, so that is basically the alert, just to let you know. So once again, for the following, and this is for Southeast Michigan, I am just going to remind you once again, and then I will have more on the rest of this as we go along. Nothing is going on right now in Southeast Michigan. That's going to change. So there'll be more to this as we go along. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be watching this closely, and I will keep you guys on top of this for sure. And the next 2 days for our live streams are going to be longer, especially when this winter storm begins. The live streams are going to be longer than what it will be today, but I'm trying to make this live stream as long as I can to give you guys the updated information, a little bit of heads up. When I receive more information, this is the very latest that I have. My best prediction is I was expecting this to change in somewhat of a degree. That's why it's very important to look at the GFS models every couple of hours, because you never know exactly if it's going to stay the same or not. Because even though it says that it, what I should say, give me a second. So if you're looking at GFS models and it's telling you what's going to happen, that's all set in stone. But you've got to realize to check the GFS models every couple of hours. My best prediction is to check it every couple of hours, because it may be saying one thing and then you wait a couple of hours, it changes. And I pretty much know that because I've been doing weather for a long time, so I'm learning something different each and every day. It took me a little bit longer to get things going today, but I was prepared for this, and I knew that that some alert was going to happen. Anyway, the winter storm watch, once again, that is in effect, is SANILAC, SHIAWASSEE, GENESSEE, LAPEER, ST.CLAIR, Livingston, Oakland, MACOMB, WASHTENAW, Wayne, LENAWEE, and Monroe counties. The winter storm watch is in effect Wednesday morning and through Thursday evening, so stay tuned. I'll let you know about the storm status, the watch status. I'll let you know if that changes, but for right now it's a watch. My other prediction would be the possibility of a winter storm warning, because normally what happens is we go from a watch to a warning or a winter weather advisory. Now, with all this snow in mind, my prediction is going to say winter storm warning. Winter storm warning means that the snow is occurring or about to occur. And with the winter storm warning, that also means that you can get heavy snow. You can get a lot of heavy snow would be my other prediction with that. But if it was winter weather advisory, it means it's a mix of snow, rain, sleet, freezing rain, and all that messy stuff and ice. I'll let you know if any of that gets mixed in. But right now, Southeast Michigan will be dealing with a lot of heavy snow, so I want to give you a heads up on that as well. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for this severe winter alert update, and I will keep you up to date on this severe weather situation and developments as they happen, and I will keep you posted throughout the whole severe weather event. I've got all the coverage that you need to know, and I will keep you posted. Stay tuned for the very latest, and we'll see you later. And thank you for staying tuned, and we'll see you throughout the day today with more updates as they happen. I think it's loading. Okay, yeah, it was loading. Okay. Alright. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Thank you for watching. One second.